Good. You're up. Let's move.
Good idea, Barrett. We are going to go, and...
I feel like I've been waiting my whole
mission.
life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
No, not at all.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid.
So our mission for today is to go with Sam Coe. It's called the Empty Nest.
I cannot wait to meet him. It's been ages since Constellation has had someone new. I wonder what he's like.
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family. Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Coe, by the way. Hi. Nice to meet anyone brave enough to fly the frontier.
It's perfect. And you must be the new engineer. Or maybe our new gunner?
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition? Sure enough, that's where we're heading. The three of us are heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the Freestar Collective and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact. Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
Excusez-moi.
Let's see, check the crew. Barrett wasn't assigned to the crew yet. Notice it said 1 out of 4 for Barrett, because Sarah doesn't count. For astrodynamics, I guess leadership increases the crew count by 1, sort of, but only when she's there, so consider her a freebie. What Barrett does is fire things faster and make the particle beam weapons a little better. Well, that's really good for us, because we are entirely particle beam weapon based. The downside to having Sam Coe on board ship is we have his daughter on ship, and she's always talking to him on the open intercom. Why am I running? I can fast travel. You're headed Cheyenne.
In the lap of luxury.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
Now, I'm going to have to reset my ship power a lot of times when I shouldn't have to. I was hoping that was going to get fixed in 1.11, but we're still all over the place.
A moment, Barrett. We never finished our conversation about your little... Beginning landing cycle.
Already set up the subject. This is their discussing.
Received 5,000 credits for assorted petty fours. You want to tell me the real story there, Barrett? You and Vladimir don't exactly strike me as the petty fours type. More like beer and pretzels, if you ask me.
Listen, Sarah. We were hosting a party and I don't know what to say. You have to impress, right?
The eye isn't your personal vacation home. It's a delicate instrument. If you don't want me to revoke your docking rights...
No need to say another word, Skipper. I read you loud and clear. Oh, and I'll settle that bill for the Petit Fours. Don't even worry about that.
Greetings, Captain.
Sam Coe.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over.
I want your hat.
There's something you should know up front. I'm a Coe. As in Solomon Coe, first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
So first off, let's get to know Sam. And we have done this before, so we didn't really need to. But Sam will improve the piloting on the ship. I think he has a minor effect on the payloads, but I've never tested that. And he prefers rifles, although he asks for pistols. Assign him to the frontier. And I'm going to give him my weapons.
We gotta get to that vault. I might have what you need.
That I retrieved from Sarah. Carrying a whole lot of extra weapons. So I want to give Sam the drum beat, microgun, and the mag storm. I'm going to keep the AA-99 in the hopes that I will be able to turn up enough ammo to actually use it. Very nice weapon. Keep using the Grendel because I've got decent ammo and it's...
Take it easy.
I need to hit a gun store and sell off the weapons that I know I'm not going to want, and then see if there's like a sniper rifle somewhere. I can get from here to Laredo without walking past the bank, so we'll do that.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
So, I'm going to talk my way through this, and I might be able to loot a weapon. Let's hit the bank first, I guess.
Good guess. That's pretty much exactly right. You didn't hear this from me, but things aren't going great. The Marshal could probably use a hand.
I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Gal Bank vault. Better see if we can help move the situation forward.
Yeah, let's do this first.
Stay where I can see you, Marshal. Everyone stays in front of the building.
I'll be able to wander around to all the shops afterwards.
If you make a move toward the building, a hostage dies.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards, neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing.
Okay.
Seems we've got a little excitement on our hands.
Persuade.
Hey, how you doing?
Maybe there'll be a starboard option here. I believe I have some wine on me, so I can improve my persuade chances a little bit. Now, I don't actually need to persuade, but I would rather we do this, peacefully. Make sure I am actually wearing my good suit. Yep.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. We'll cooperate when we get what we want. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
I'm a starborn, and I could wipe this entire city off the map without a second thought, but yeah.
I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
So we need to get 8 pips of persuasion. We have no auto persuade built up. We haven't even done any persuade. I'm just going to chip away at the easiest ones.
I see what you mean. Well, I guess you have a point. I guess that's true. Okay, fine. Maybe you're right.
I wish they gave us what percentage chance we had on these.
All right. I believe you. I see what you mean. Well, I guess you have a point. Okay. I can see you're not just the Marshal's tool. You want what we want. A nice, happy ending where nobody gets hurt. So let's talk.
Too bad I can't auto-save and can't quick-save in the middle of a conversation.
We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They could give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last.
So I can diplomacy him, intimidate him, I can go for another persuade. I think I'm just going to diplomacy him out of it.
What? pressure, right? Nobody's been hurt, so maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the marshal we'll come quietly.
You'd make a decent ranger with the way you handled that.
I don't get much of a chance to use the diplomacy options. But when they come up, I like to use them. Not sure about intimidate, though.
Thank you for saving my husband.
Those guys
nothing we can't
are
handle.
scared. I can tell. What's the word? Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off? Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
All right. Now that lives aren't on the line, let's get back to Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
Yeah, good chunk of change. And we now have breadcrumbs available for joining the Freestar Rangers, as well as for joining the UC Vanguard. You need to reselect this. They automatically make the join the Freestar Rangers quest active at that point. Switch back if you want the little markers doing the right thing. So if you came in to do it combat, you could have looted some
Okay.
stuff. So they leave a
We'll take it from here.
they leave a Grendel here. Not a bad Grendel. 20 physical damage.
Nice
Still
job.
fully automatic. Means it's an ammo sink. So by DPS rifles, what they gave us was a duplicate of the Grendel we're already using. I want to use this guy, but I don't have nearly enough 11mm ammo. And I'm not going to start buying ammo until I've either got too many credits or, you know.
All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
Tried to make it very nice with these people so I can join the Freestar Rangers later. Note for Sam, there it is.
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad.
So normally I would have to battle through a persuade or ignore it. I'm just going to use Starborn.
What? You just figured it all out by yourself, huh? Alright, fine, he's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point and got ahead of me.
It's nice that he ends up getting a positive bump in how he feels about you from that.
Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, Coe tradition. Alright, shall we?
It's tempting to start logging the affinity levels by grabbing them from the console, but if we're going to be making in G+1 our forever world, it's not going to really matter in the long run, the exact mathematical progressions. We'll just, you know, kind of nibble around the edges, go from companion to companion until they're all best friend status. And I'm hoping there's enough opportunity to raise affinity with each companion.
That's the Rock. Ranger Central. Not a bad bar, too.
It'd be a shame if we ended up with the only quest left available
Private
was
sector.
what we didn't want to do. You know, heading for the final confrontation, for example, and we didn't have any way of raising affinity. Also, I suppose doing
You have a nice day now.
doing the missions from the mission board might raise their affinity too. Look into that.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
Oh, you're being rude to someone you haven't even talked to yet. Wow. Sam, jump in on this.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
I'm up for a little adventure.
I'm going to talk to Jacob briefly before I talk to Sam. See if maybe we can batter down this ice wall.
Us Coes have been in government for generations, making sure the Freestar Collective is run the right way. But getting said government to do anything worthwhile is like hurting Ashta. Takes perseverance, compromise, and above all, respect. You try to groom your successors, but wisdom's often wasted on the young.
Was that a subtle dig, Jacob?
It wasn't meant to be subtle, son.
So, with that said, you didn't give any respect at all to this Constellation member that shows up on your doorstep.
I did my part, and then some. Back in my day, we tackled some whoppers. The colony wars damn near wrecked our economy. Took years of dedicated work, every day wondering if the whole financial system was gonna crater on our watch. But we got it done. Damn near had a nervous breakdown. Best years of my life. Might be you're not too bad yourself.
Oh, good.
Well, I doubt you came to hear me wax poetic. What do you need? Of course. Solomon Coe was a great man, no doubt about it. If it weren't for him, there'd be no Aquila City and probably no Freestar Collective either. And of course, the name comes with certain benefits around town if you catch my meaning. I never turned down a free drink, in Solomon's honor. Should it come my way. Hell no. I've got no control over the actions of those who came before me, and I don't feel beholden to them either. Solomon was a true pioneer and a risk-taker. I respect that. But I'm not him. I'm a man who appreciates the simpler joys in life. I'm no thrill-seeker, and I don't feel like I need to make my mark on the world. A highball of good whiskey, and a sunset to watch it with, it's all the accomplishment I need. I got things to do, too.
Okay, let's talk to Sam and figure out where we're going with this.
Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options.
You know, he seems like an okay guy. I might be able to talk him out of that map.
You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with the man, but all right. I hope you like arguing.
I think you're just weighed down by bad baggage. But let me grab a bottle of wine and we'll do this. too bad I don't have an infinite supply of Paramore or something. Checking the buffs real quick. So we've got our 12% persuasion chance, and we have 3 hits of the self-esteem empath bonus, which improves critical hit chance and speech challenge success chance. So, Mr. Jacob Coe.
What do you want? Constellation?
Hey, I thought we were getting friendly there. And we've got a starboard option right off the top. Don't lie to me yourself. You love your son and you're going to help him.
How did you... That's none of your... Fine, if we get you all out of my hair, you can have the maps. They're in the other room. Here. The key.
Jacob is a softie. Oh, I didn't actually need the one. Sam, let's talk outside. Your daddy doesn't need to know that we're walking into danger.
You didn't
here.
hear this from me. But those Ecliptic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. That's why they give them a wide berth. Those murdering assholes should be blasted into space dust.
Every chance I get, lady. Every chance.
All right. Let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh, boy. That's a problem.
We can handle this.
Well, you ain't wrong. But let's take a look at what we're up against. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shaw Gang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Me too. But there's no helping it. We're gonna have to get through them and the local wildlife to get to that cave.
Before we do, let's get everybody armed up. I don't think I gave Sam any weapons yet, did I? He's still got his stock weapon, which is one of those lawgivers. What I want to do is stop at the gun shops and take a look at what they've got.
You heard of the Elios Retreat? Supposed to be some new age healing center for reforming criminals or whatever. Going up in Ixel too. I'm not holding my breath.
First step is if I can not have people interrupting me. Radio down here. It's not a huge selection.
UC can't be that bad, can it?
I'm pleased you chose to visit us today. Here's what I have in stock right now.
Let's take a look. Just by pure DPS, the coachmen are going to come out high on DPS because they take a long time to reload every 2 shots. You can kind of discount those. However, this makes a really nice weapon for Sam. Have some. And that's nice low fire rate, high physical damage. It's most of my 117 DP I got. It's competitive with my current weapons. Very nice looking. Maybe we'll come back and get it later as a trophy item. Let's see, mag shots. I'm going to be handing Sam store. Did I not pick up those weapons, or is it a? I sworn I had a mag storm on Sarah. Okay.
So, we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again.
Here.
Why don't we just close it down?
Well, I see your parents. I spotted it on.
I need some.
Hey, I'm gonna pick things up one way. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
But
So
you
he
know
gives us
stretch trash will come
resources.
back.
Sean and her gang are share the wealth, right?
Let them.
Ah, okay, I did give him the weapons. He's got the Mag Storm, which is running 541 DPS. Sends out just this whole grid of stuff. My favorite weapon when I'm running in God mode is something like this, that you could just spray. He's got all three of those, 11, 7, and 50 caliber. And him some ammo. Got it. Yep. And yeah, let's have him use the Mag Storm.
A few beer bottles and graffiti
That's
is
it
the
then.
least we owe them.
Yes, Miss Lance.
Please, let me know if I can be right away.
So now we're only looking for weapons for me. As far as pistols go, the Prime is very nice, but it's very expensive. I've got sell those off. Urban Eagle we picked up on the station where we found Moara, and I haven't picked up enough rounds to have it in the rotation yet. Kraken, I really don't like the Krakens. Playing ammo like crazy. Good enough. And rifles. Again, we want to pick up a lot of 11 millimeter before we start using this one. Keep it. I think we set properly. Give that to Heller when I see him next. Seven. Her weapons aren't enough, yes, for us to be interested.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
Okay, next gun store is Roland Arms. She's got a bit of an attitude, but she sells good guns.
I don't do outlaws, Ashta, those bandits from the Shaw gang. This can be a dangerous place. Best to carry a reliable piece. I'm sure I got what you need.
So what has she got? Pistols. The Elegance is very, very nice. It's not, it's expensive, but it's not hugely expensive. Problem is the 43 Ultra Mag. I could pick that up. I think I'm going to wait until I can afford to buy ammo. .45. Any rounds of 40 caliber. Yeah, we're going to hold off on buying weapons until we can afford to sink some money into buying ammo, or until we've accumulated enough ammo. Sniper. Slow fire rate. High physical damage. for range. Spence. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold out and wait for a hard shot for my sniper. And she's got another mag storm. Okay, so we didn't end up buying any weapons. This is fine. I would think...
Next stop wouldn't be the Charybdis system, would it? We got a report of a distress call out there, but we don't have the shift to send someone that far out.
Another rescue mission. Got it.
Ever hear that one about the orphan and the platypus? Funny stuff.
You'd think that the easiest way to get out there would have been to start the ship, just walk out. But take a look at the map. Well, I like the new maps, by the way. You notice that the ship landing area is completely fenced in. And I've tried, it's kind of hard to jump over the fence there. It's easier just to head out to these gates. And the easy way to get to the gate is to jump.
So we're gonna have a house walk?
Don't even think about leaving the city. Ashta out there, and they are no joke.
I am leaving the city. I'm not even thinking about it. And we are just going to run right over to the empty nest. And if something attacks us on the way, it's going to die because Sam is extremely well armed. And I've got a decent gun. See some wildlife over there. Oh, did I? I think I remember picking up a pack. I was going to do this. There we go. I could probably leave my Constellation spacesuit on a mannequin somewhere. Going to keep running until I hear Sam firing his gun. Ship I can hijack? Once they land, you can actually see them on the map. Looks like a very large ship. It might even be sea. It might be a nice basis for Class C ship. So I'm going to detour for a brief period, see if I can get to that ship. Ashta is probably going to attack us. took 2 full clips to take that guy out. I may shift back to using my cutting laser. I need a primary weapon that doesn't throw so much ammo away. And for a weapon with high damage. 73 pounds. Well, let's use it until we're out of ammo. Oh, you better not be taken off. Oh, you're still there. Good. There's going to be ships landing at the spaceport. The reason why I want to capture a ship is that I do want to set up a Class C ship, with turrets and everything. We're kind of cruising around in, but I don't want to change the Frontier. I want to kind of keep the flavor of the Frontier, which is really a Class A ship. Well, look at there. Big old ship with a big old weapons, and their side door is just open. You know, anybody could just come along and just walk right into here. Ecliptic Falcata II. That star stuff is going to tell you where the pirates are. No, I didn't want to go out. So we need to go up. And we need to kill the crew.
Secure the perimeter.
So everything on board we're going to pretty much get as loot once we take over the ship. Oh, got some stolen artwork. Need to make sure to drop by the den. Might have some better weapons.
Looting the den ain't glamorous, but it sure is profitable.
I don't know the layout of the Falcata very well. More contraband. The upper floor here is a straight shot, 4.5, nothing to the side. And the lower floor, that's outside. Search area, pharmaceuticals. Take it. I wish I could see what its stats were before committing to it, because I don't think with this patch we can just hop in, hop out, and still have the... we can switch ships back at the spaceport, so it's not too bad. We have commandeered a new ship. You dock to a star station, land on a planet, or grav jump to another star system. This ship will become your home ship. Quest objects will be transferred to your home ship. So I think that means that right now it's in my list of ships. So I should be able to exit the ship, switch back to it at the starport. So from the outside, we've got some grav drive. Oh, I recognize those engines. Those are like the engines on the Star Eagle. That's the other thing, is I can use the Star Eagle as my base for my Class C ship too. But that will save me some time. We're heading back to the empty nest. Yeah, I guess we can just run there. Let's make sure this structure is on my list of places where I can actually go. Let's see what's over here. Oh, that's right. Ecliptic had his buddy boys. Weapons. I think I've got enough rounds that I could use that. It's my best range weapon. Oh, I've got a new Equinox. Orion. That's space adept, which means it's not great for on planet. I could use the pacifier that I just picked up. It's also space adept.
Places like this make you appreciate home.
probably should have taken a nap on my captured ship. Purple Grendel. Aggressive anti-personnel. Low damage, though. Or ammo. Hey Sam, did I loot all the bodies? I actually didn't think this structure was going to have a cache of loot on it, but is there any way to get up to the top? There's always a way to get up to the top. Yeah, it might not be worth it, though. Scanner isn't highlighting anything up there. Okay. Time to continue onward with the actual quest we're on. Now that we've wasted half an hour. Right? Moral of the story, always be reloaded. Advanced lock on that safe. Why is it giving me all of those tutorials? Yeah. Seven. Do we have that looks like that? Ooh. 6. That. Go. There we go. Epic side start will evaluate the next time we're looking for weapons. I probably want to have a fairly long-range weapon heading into this next fight. I don't really like the way the economics works, but yeah. Why it's such a lousy DPS. Let's go with this one. Correction, this one. We may run out of ammo on this, but the ammo well spent. That's not what I wanted to do. Personal atmosphere. Head off to the right, we can go around that hill. Okay, let's try this out on an Ashta. Do I have any weapons with scopes? So. Farsyte. You know, I'm going to have to learn how to modify weapons. So I guess early on in this playthrough, all of my points. A couple things I wanted to get done first, but once I've got my starship design up to 4, we're going to start putting points into scopes. Weapons design. Get him, Sam.
Got blood in my eyes.
Run out of ammo for this guy. That's all right.
Run. Brother. This is my favorite
Mistake.
part.
Can't hear anything.
Where we're headed is down there. I kind of came in from the direction that's going to force me to kill all of these guys before we can go in there, huh? Gosh, that couldn't have been on purpose.
I can't catch them all.
There's somebody up above me. Oh! And that's 50 booster in combat. And that's the last of my 11mm.
Break your time's coming up. Never mess with a code.
Okay, check for more ammo.
Me and my friend here need to get fast.
And that weapon is out. Pacifier, I guess. we are now good to head into the cave.
You have no idea.
To the victor goes the spoils. I said that right?
Yeah. Yeah, you said that right, Sam. Contraband cash.
Come out.
Expert. Outside. Two, 6. Eight. Several places this could go. And let's see. I wanted to pair it up with this guy. Here we go. That is going to be profitable. Okay, we have the key, so I don't need to go over.
Oh well.
So there's two bad guys behind us. He just spawned. I don't think that's the direction of the outside area. I know we zapped everything outside except maybe some Ashta. This thing loose. Was Artifact Kai.
Yeah, you're fine.
Check my notes here real quick. Okay, so when we visit a temple for Kai, that will increase our sense star stuff. I'm not sure what happens when you level up sense star stuff, but maybe it lasts longer. Maybe it takes less energy. It's a power I use, so we're gonna upgrade it. Because I don't want my companions to be incessantly telling me about, hey, it's time to go to the Unity, yada, 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 I may not do the final confrontation quest at all.
Spelunking can be a lot of fun. Nature can be just beautiful.
Which means half my powers are going to be at level 1 and the other half are going to be at level 2. That's okay. So, yeah. Ooh. Somebody to persuade. I think in this universe, I'm going to let her go.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Aquila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Sam Coe in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really.
Starborn option, yay. So, yeah. You have bigger things to worry about.
Shit. So that thing was keeping them away?
It's the Ashta.
And before they arrive, we are going to nip out of here. And I am actually going to head all the way out. And we are going to sell our stuff.
We're in one piece. I'll call that a win. Let's get back to the lodge.
Oh, and we are in the other ship. That's fine. Good enough. Take a look at this piece of junk.
I'm thinking next time we're in New Atlantis, we are overdue.
I got the playoff game recorded. I can grab some chunks. It was a hell of...
No spoilers, Jesus. Stop watching SSNN because I don't want to know who won.
Now, you might want to avoid looking at the New Atlantis billboards then.
We need to watch that game soon before I go crazy.
So, I guess these guys go away the first time I refit the ship? I hope.
Hmm?
We're docked.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Anything I can help you with? Okay, no problem.
What is this thing? This is a Falcata. It's a Class A reactor. I mean, it's a nice basis for a ship. Kind of a lunchbox, actually. Decent cargo capacity. Piece of junk, actually. I wonder if I go into space and register it the cheap way, I can bring it back. What if I got 3 ships? Oh, right. Starboard Guardian, Frontier, and the Falcata. I'm going to go register it, and the cheapest way to do that is actually to do it in space.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
Ship. Register. 17,000 credits. I wonder what we'll be able to sell it for. It's claiming a value of 118,000. Oh, I do not like this cockpit.
That airlock and get aboard.
How's Varun leveled this place? It's really never recovered.
Got anything you need to offload? Okay, no problem.
Okay, Frontier's now my home ship.
Okay, no problem.
He doesn't have a cell function here. Oh well.
Looks like this place has seen better days.
How may the trade of... I hope we have what you need.
Yeah, we're gonna sell a whole bunch of stuff. All of the MISC. Keep the Digipix and the power cells, I think. Doesn't have enough credits.
If you're ever in New Atlantis, mind putting in a good word for me? I don't think my messages to SSNN are getting through.
Let's make sure I have that option set. Vendor credits greatly increased. So we had a lot of stuff on us. We need to wait 48 hours.
I really did think this place would see it.
I'm not sure why it has to take so long to do this.
More action. I try not to trade in gossip, but if you have any verifiable information, I'm all ears.
Don't see new faces around here very often.
May I be of service? I hope we have what you need.
So he starts out with 62,000 gold. I may have simply had enough stuff. Yeah, he bought a bunch of this stuff from. And by default, it doesn't sell the emergency power cells. sell stuff. Helps if I remember to put this on sell. I'm keeping books, notes and such. At some point, we'll settle on one particular kind of wine. I'll put it on. Till then, we'll just have to be. Fashionable suits and green fashionable suits, which I thought I'd sold. I could put myself in a space rogue outfit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's not do the suit thing. So we'll wear this unless we need the additional persuasion. I think at some point we sold our Constellation jet. Back looks nice. Lower DPS. Gone. Calibers. Kind of nice, but it's half the DPS. We'll keep that Rattler. That one's purple. It's lower. It's amazing. Okay, so keep Coachman, Sapphire. And we are now up over 100,000 credits. Not bad. Amazing what happens when you carry just a little bit of contraband. We need to return to the lodge and end up this quest.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Ooh, me carry contraband? I'm shocked.
Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you? We don't know what effects it might have on someone her age.
Really? We're fine.
That works.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I like
Time for
that.
that artifact to meet its siblings. Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship. Why not? What do you think, Cora?
It's really nice to have more company. New stories, new data.
What? Data? All right. We're in. Let's see what the galaxy throws at us next.
Okay, I'm gonna take Sam with me on the next
Sometimes
mission.
I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
Make sure we've got everybody on the crew. All set. We have one more person to go collect. That next time.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
So, gonna get a quick app here to refresh our experience buff, and then we continue onward.